so let's get right on into the video because I do have a large collection of Jouer products that I want to share with you. If you haven't heard, there is a cake picture floating around, and it has BoxyCharm times Jouer. So there's been several of the bigger BoxyCharm channels that really keep up and keep you in the know with what's going on with BoxyCharm, and I just adore Candy Jane Beauty, and I love Glam with Suzanne, and I am a big member of the Wolfpack Elizabeth Wolf's channel. I'm always on those three. I just like the various different styles that each one reports in. So I watched them all. Apparently BoxyCharm had commissioned a cake in the shape of an opened BoxyCharm. The cake is in the shape of a takeover box. It says BoxyCharm times Jouer. I'm sure you all seen it, but I do have a very big collection of Jouer products, and so I just thought that since it does seem that the rumors are going to happen that we are going to have a Jouer takeover box, much like the Fenty takeover box with BoxyCharm, that I would just go ahead and show you some of the products that I have from Jouer, since I do have the Essential Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow palette to show you. This is not in the color scheme that is on that cake. This, however, is the Essential Matte palette. I like this palette very much. It's just a neutral eyeshadow palette. The one that looks to be more like what is on the cake may be this one that is the Rose Gold palette, which is a very beautiful palette, very versatile. You've got your mattes that are more of a neutral tone matte, and then you've got your rose gold shimmers in this. It's just a gorgeous palette, really like this one. Then the other one that could be up would be the Springtime, I think it's Springtime in Paris palette. So I thought we would do a look with one of these. I have, this is the Adore Blush Duo, which I believe is what is on that cake. It's one of their blush duos. I don't know if this will be a variant product where you might get Adore, you might get Coquette, one of the other, the Rose Gold. They have tons of different blush duos, but these are so nice. So I don't think you can go wrong with whatever shade that you get. They're very buildable. They have good pigmentation. They're smooth. They don't show texture. Just a very, very nice product. One of the nicest things that Jouer does. I also have this is in the shade Peony, and this is the Lip Enhancer Shine Balm, and this is just a very nice product. It's not really a lipstick, but more a lip balm. It goes on very creamy, and it's a little bit translucent. It feels really good to the lips. For whenever you just want to slip something in your purse and go, this is a very nice lip balm to have. And I really love the shade Peony in this, and that's what I have mine in. I have their powder. This is the Soft Focus and Hydrate and Set powder, which is a very nice powder. I think I showed this in one of my other videos. I also have the blush duo. This is the Cheeky Summer blush duo that came out last year for the summer. And then I also have their bronzer, and I just have this in light to medium. And I also have their Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. And this, my friends, is not a favorite of mine. and I thought that we would use it today and talk about why it is very high coverage. So if you have a more mature skin, I really don't think that you're going to be a fan, if I'm being honest with you. I am definitely not a fan of this foundation. It is just too high coverage for me. So what I do is I mix in like the Moulton Glow so that it's not so high coverage, but I have to have something mixed in with this to make this work for me. And just not the best look, if you will, for dry, mature, aged skin. I am going to use this today and let you see what that looks like on me, and then that way you can see for yourself what the finished product looks like. But definitely you need to prep your skin very, very well with a good hydrating moisturizer. So we'll go in and have a look at that. If you're interested in seeing how this looks, then just keep watching. We're getting into it right now. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. That was in our box. I know most of you have this. And then on top of that, I'm also going to use the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil from Wander Beauty, which I also received in a box. I want as much hydration as I can get to help out this foundation. So I do love the Jouer brand. I do not have their concealer because I didn't like their foundation. It does come in a nice glass bottle with a pump. I love the packaging on it. Formula sort of serum based. Come in and let you see if you can see how the end of my nose looks. It never quite looks smooth on the end of my nose. I don't know if you can tell that, but there's just so many other foundations that look so much better on my skin. And this just... it just makes it just leaves a cakey appearance on my skin. And for that, I never reach for this. I only keep this in my arsenal for those times when someone asks me about it, someone wants to see it. For some reason, I'm going to do a full face of Jouer, like today. That's the only reason why I keep this one back. So, yeah. But I never, ever would reach for this to wear it because it looks horrible on my mature, dry skin. So maybe if you have more oily skin type, you will love this. Or if you have youthful skin, maybe you will love this. But for dry, mature skin, I would definitely say this is a no-go. Just my opinion, though. Not sure. If you have dry, mature skin and you love this, please let me know. I would love to hear from you about this. So that is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. It says it has hyaluronic acid in it. It's matte and oil-free. And mine is in the shade Pebble. But the packaging on it is beautiful, if that counts for anything. Okay, moving on. Let's go into this beautiful bronzer. I do love the bronzer. So I am going to use a Sigma. This is the Face 15 brush. It is a duo fiber powder blush brush. So I'm just going to go back and forth right across in both of these. And I really do love these type of duos from Jouer. They're really, really good. This is a very light color, and you can just build it up so nicely. So yeah, you can go in with a really light hand and it'll be really, really light, or you can pretty much go ham on it and it's just awesome. For blush, we'll just use our Adore palette. Go in and same thing, we'll just go in and go right across both sides. And just build that up as much as you want. These are very, very buildable colors. So beautiful. I love it. Okay, so now we are just going in with the powder. Just going to put a little bit of that. I also have one of the limited edition highlighters. This is the Moulton Glow from Jouer. Jouer really knows how to do a highlighter. I chose the Springtime in Paris. That's the one I picked up. So we'll just go with that, which is the one that looks like this. So we'll just do a look with it. And I've got the E40 Tapered Blending Brush by Sigma. And we'll just go in with this beautiful light pink color and get some powder down with that. The shades in this palette is really a pretty color combination. I'm going to go right underneath it with this beautiful hot chocolate color. It's called Camel, and I'm just going to take that right into the crease. Okay, I went ahead and took a little time and popped in my brows, and I've got, you know, our initial lay down, our transition shade worked in. And you know what I was thinking? This would be a really good palette to dupe that new Selena palette by MAC. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my inner eye by popping some of this shade right here, and this is called True Gold. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner with my finger. I'm just going to take, this is a Kevin Aqua sculpting brush, and I'm going to go into this gold shade. That's what I do like about the Jouer formula for eyeshadow. It's really, really smooth, so the eyeshadow formula is very, very friendly for mature eyelids. My Sonia G Mini Booster, I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Cinnamon, on my outer V. And I'm just going to deepen up the crease with that over to the middle of my middle lid. I just put a little bit of the dark brown right here, right into the crease, and a little bit under the lower lash line just to tie everything together. I'm just blending all of that out just to give it a little bit of flair. I am back with lips, lashes, and liner, and my look is finished. What do you think? I really love this Moulton Glow highlighter, so I'm just adding a little bit more out here on the cheeks and maybe a little bit more on the bridge of the nose where you can see it really good. But I really love it. I really love the palette. This would be great if we could get the, this was the Springtime in Paris that I ended up using. Love this one. But either one is great, either the Springtime in Paris. Let me show you these up next to each other side by side. So, as you can see, either one is great. They're both very, very neutral. One has a bright pop of gold and one has a bright pop of blue. This one, you know, otherwise, really a lot of the shades, you know, you've got a deep dark shade here, you've got a deep dark shade here, but this one has a blue and a gray, whereas this one has, you know, a shimmer pink. This one has the shimmery gold, but they both have a, you know, the same pretty much, this light pink here, the light pink here and here. I can't really say which one would be my favorite because they're both really, really gorgeous. It wouldn't really matter to me. Even if they did a random selection where you got one or the other and you didn't know which one that you were getting, if I didn't have one of these palettes, it wouldn't matter to me which one I got in my box. And the formula is the same on both of these palettes, and I just think they're both beautiful. That's why I have both of them. So, you know me, guys, but they're really, really great. I hope you enjoyed the video today, putting together a look with Jouer products in case you wanted to see how they perform, in case we do have a takeover box by Jouer for BoxyCharm. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I do have on a Dominique Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Nude Kiss or something like that from her Latte palette. And so yeah, a lot of times I will go in over the top of a liquid lipstick with this little baby right here. Just to add a little bit of sheen and just to keep it from being, you know, whenever they dry down, sometimes they can be uncomfortable, and this works great for that, especially in the shade Peony. So that is how I can use that a lot of times, and feels really good. So yeah, it just gives your lips a little bit of condition over the top of a nice nudie liquid lipstick. So yep, that is how I use my Peony lip balm. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are not subscribed to my channel but you would like to be, all you got to do is click the big red subscribe button down below, or you can click on my bobblehead at the end of the video. I had so much fun doing this video for you, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was beneficial to you. So I'll see you in my next one, guys. Mwah! Smooches, everybody. Until next time. Bye for now.